Under the Just Transition Fund, Phase 1, we carried out 55 technical assessments on homes to evaluate their energy upgrade measures. After carrying out the technical assessments, we discovered that people didn't have the funding to carry out the energy upgrades on their homes. So a behavioural change programme was developed. Behavioural change talks took place in Ballingarry, in Littleton, and other communities across North Tipperary. Our staff were trained in this behavioural change programme. Staff training on behavioural change took place with our partners in Le Cefond from Normandy. 3 of our staff trained on the behavioural change programme. The programme addressed all aspects of daily home energy use, demonstrating average yearly energy costs to homeowners. Under the energy upgrade works, 16 homes were upgraded, which included 11 shallow retrofits and 5 deep retrofits. So Jack, what made you decide to pursue an energy upgrade for your home?
Well, I was part of the energy team here in Drumban. I see the benefits for other people. So I decided I'd go and do something about our own place here and try and lessen our carbon footprint.
Well, we got the windows in, and I got the back door and the front door and the attic, of course. That was the big problem because our attic was never done, and that's why we were so cold. So I'm very pleased.
Under the deep retrofits, full suite of measures were done from attic, wall, windows and doors, heat pump installation and ventilation systems. So Jack, what changes have you noticed in your home since the upgrades were completed?
Well, the biggest changes I noticed is the electric bill.
Okay.
It has come down substantially. Plus, we haven't been using oil or anything, so it's a good indication that the house is staying warm. Anyway, we have heating on only a week, I'd say, altogether since they went in.
This programme was about being able to include everybody in the community and not just people who had the money to do energy upgrades. We rolled this programme out with Sláinte Care in other homes throughout Tipperary. These upgrades resulted in an estimated energy saving of 260 kilowatts per year and a reduction of nearly 70,000 kgs of CO2 emissions annually. Eileen, thanks so much for allowing us into your home, and we're delighted that we were able to help you under the Just Transition Fund to make your house more comfortable and warm. You can see from the beautiful views that it's a windy site, but it's fantastic that you'll be comfortable now in your home from now on. So thanks again, Eileen, for your time.
Thank you.
Energy Communities Tipperary Cooperative carried out a solar PV feasibility study, which provided ECTC the confidence to pursue and develop a community solar PV project. A business development plan was drafted for this community solar PV project. We secured match funding for 5 sites, and with 4 sites, we put them under a power purchase agreement. We completed a tender process for selection of solar installers, with 4 suppliers submitting tenders. ECTC reached out to communities across North Tipperary with the development of this community solar project. 9 communities came on board under this project. Why did you come to us, and maybe you can tell us about that?
Well, we have a district heating system. It's a geothermal heating system. It dates from 2008, and because of the energy crisis last year and this year, the costs of electricity have just gone through the roof of running that system. So we were looking at options as to how to future-proof it going forward, and to try and reduce the costs, not just for us, but we have to pass on some of that cost, or a lot of that cost, to the residents.
So the biggest benefit, of course, is lowering the energy cost, which is very important to us as a community non-profit creche, but also solar energy is a renewable one. So we are hugely invested in sustainability, and as we care for our children's future, sustainability is paramount to us.
Do you think you could have done this without the funding from Just Transition?
We couldn't, Marcella, no, because we have a lot going on with the extension, the building. We're fundraising, and as everybody knows, with building costs these days, there's always extra money to be found. So to do the solar panels without the help of EcoVision just wouldn't be possible. It would have been a job we'd have had to put on the long finger till we were established with everything else first. So that was a great help to us.
The Just Transition Fund has been a huge benefit to Littleton, Ballingarry and North Tipperary for energy savings and the development of the behavioural change programme, which will be rolled out in conjunction with North Tipperary County Council over the next 18 months. Also, the development of our community solar PV scheme, which we hope we will be able to include more communities over the coming years.